Oscar De La Hoya's in the building.
Yay! Welcome, Oscar.
The legendary. How are you, Oscar?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm great.
right.
Okay, what's going on in Times Square today?
Times Square, we are kicking off the 11 City 2-Country Press Tour with Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Canelo Alvarez. So they're fighting September 14th. It'll be there at 3 o'clock.
So today you could come out and Floyd's in town.
He's in town. He got in town. Canelo just flew in last night.
So they'll both be there.
Yeah, they'll both be there. It's going to be pretty good, man.
Do they have bad blood yet?
Nah, there's no bad
blood.
They're
good. They're all good.
You know what? Canelo's just a calm, cool guy. You know, he's just, doesn't talk much. He's just, relies on his abilities. You know.
Do you have any influence on the fact that Floyd has kind of become good guy Floyd recently? Like, if this was wrestling, Floyd, like two fights ago, went from bad guy Floyd to good guy Floyd. He seems like in a very positive space.
I would like to think so. You know, when we're fighters who are coming up and we're looking up to guys who have been there, done that, you know, I would like to think that, you know, hey, you know, let me be smarter, let me inside the ring, outside the ring, let me grow as a person, you know. So Floyd knows what he wants, you know. He wants to continue fighting for a few more fights. You know, he's taking care of himself. He's changed as a person, you know. He's calm. He's not that out there. Let's just put it that way, you know. So.
Okay. Speaking of not that out there, a guy who has been known to be out there every once in a while is Brooklyn's own Zab Judah. And before that last fight, there was that press conference moment where Zab was upset and felt that he had been disrespected by the promoters, namely IEU, because you were promoting the fight.
Right.
And I was watching as Zab was pretty disrespectful to you, and I saw the look in your eye, friendly, out of the ring, professional Oscar De La Hoya. How did you keep it together? Because it did look like you were pissed and wanted to go at Zab.
Well, you know, I kind of, obviously when he was, you know, talking like that, I was clenching my fist.
I could see it in your face.
I was clenching my left fist, and it felt like you know like those cartoons where that person's like clenching his fist and all the power is going into his fist, and I wanted to throw something, but I'm not gonna.
You want to throw a left hook in front of everyone?
Yeah, you know, but I'm not gonna do it obviously. But it was I don't know. It was one of those moments, you know.
Did you guys ever talk about it afterwards?
Yeah, we're good.
You're good now?
Yeah, we're good. Look, fight week, emotions, you're nervous, you know, you have to make weight, the adrenaline. I understand it. So, that's why I didn't do anything about it. I didn't, you know, I was angry at that moment, but it was no big deal to me.
Plus, Zab is more Brooklyn than anyone in the world. So the likelihood of an explosion like that is possible.
Look, Zab is emotional. Zab is a guy who is very passionate, you know, especially with his boxing. You know, he's a guy who loves his boxing. He's professional. You know, during that fight week, emotions run high. And
well, Oscar, listen, I'm gonna explain this to you right now because you've been spending a lot of time in Brooklyn, and I know you're from LA.
Right.
The words like emotional, expressive, passionate, they are also words synonymous with Brooklyn. That is what it is. Zab is the embodiment of just a Brooklyn dude. So when the right situation, all the right elements come together, you get moments like that. Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, the press conference for their September 14th fight on Showtime pay-per-view in Vegas. Where is that?
MGM, Las Vegas. Yeah, we're kicking off the tour here in New York, Times Square, 3 p.m. We're heading out to Atlanta, D.C., Chicago. We're getting out to Mexico, coming back to Miami. We're going to Arizona. So we're all Texas. So it's gonna go down, man.
Yeah, this is really big. Also, I have to say, Oscar, I do enjoy the fact that you had the career that you had, and you didn't step. You did it first. You stepped lightly into the promotions, but now you can tell that Golden Boy Promotions is your life, and for this chapter, these next couple chapters of your life, we're going to be watching you as this really important promoter in boxing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, we just want to make the best fights happen. That's it. That's the bottom line.
You just love boxing. You couldn't be away from it.
I love a good scrap, man. I love a good scrap, bro.
All right, so speaking of which, I personally, from ringside, thought Broner decidedly won that fight on Saturday night. I was surprised it was a split decision. Were you surprised at the decision?
I was surprised. All due respect, Paulie, man, he gave it his all. He won a lot of fans over because this guy has heart. He got hit with a lot of punches and he kept coming, but he wasn't punching effective. He was kind of pity patting and not slapping, but pity patting.
It's funny that you say that though, because when I was tweeting about it and I was saying that Broner dominated the fight, a lot of people were getting on me, but I was sitting a few rows behind you, and in person, you could see Paulie's punches had no effect.
They had no effect. Hey, Paulie, I love Paulie, man. He can talk a talk, he can walk the walk, man. This guy's been in there with Cotto. He's been in with big punchers. Broner hit him with everything. Nobody can put him down.
No, he didn't go down. Real quick, how good is Broner? Because from my vantage the other night, I do think he has the chance to be the next Floyd. I mean, he's like him in every way, and in some ways, and I know you know a million times more about boxing than me. I thought he really packed a lot in his punches. Like I thought everything. Yeah. There was bad intentions on all of his punches.
No, and he still has another notch. You know, he another gear where he can switch it up and fight even harder and faster. Broner, I think, can be better. Broner can be more exciting. See, one thing about Broner is he gets hit.
Unlike Floyd.
So he's exciting. Yeah, Floyd, Floyd will make you miss like there's no tomorrow. You know, and he'll win a fight. You know, that's his strategy. He'll win.
You think Broner's more likely to go to war?
Oh, yeah, he loves fighting. He loves walking you down, you know, getting hit a few, you know, that he gets hit, and he'll just stay there and take the punch, you know. I mean, he's going to get better. He's going to get good. He's going to be around for a while.
So is there any chance that we have these next couple fights for Floyd, that Floyd ends it with a Broner fight?
I think Floyd's on a mission. I think his last fights that he wants to have is
Alvarez September 14th.
Yeah, and fight the best.
So who would that be?
Know. Maybe there's a rematch
with Alvarez.
With Alvarez.
But do you think ever you could see Floyd versus friend Broner? Could that ever happen?
I can see that. Hell, I can see it. I can see it. That'll be one hell of a fight, let me tell you. But I can see that. There's a lot of guys out there right now. There's this kid, Lucas Matisse, who we're trying to finalize Danny Garcia with, which is going to be a hell of a fight. The winner can fight a Floyd or a Broner. You know, there's a lot of fights we can make. It's exciting right now. Boxing's good.
Yeah, you know what? And it's really picking up, and I think you have to take some credit for that, because let's be honest, the years have been lean in the last few, before about the last year or so, and I think things are picking up thanks to your promotions, thanks to the fact that Floyd is deciding to make his career more exciting and deciding to take these challenging fights
and fight more often.
Yeah.
When have we seen Floyd fight twice in 1 year? It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
So it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. You know, it's like, I mean, boxing's like every sport. You know, it's like you have your ups and downs.
Now you just need to get man. Now you just need someone who could have an interesting fight. If someone could find someone interesting to fight Vlad Klitschko, so this
the
guy
heavyweight division. Yeah, we got him. We got this guy. We found him.
You found someone interesting.
We found him.
Who?
6'8", 250, 28-0, 28 knockouts. Deontay Wilder. He was a bronze medalist in 2008 Olympics. American, just a tough guy. He can knock you out with any punch. He's like a heavy Thomas Hearns. That right hand, I mean, he just knocks you out.
And you think we could see him and Vlad maybe have an interesting fight?
This is the guy, man. This is the guy. Like the other night, Saturday, those two heavyweights, I was disappointed, man. He can knock those guys out easy.
Well, that fight was horrible. And that was when there was a big fight in the crowd. That's when you had the big crowd fight.
Yeah, luckily that happened.
Unfortunately.
Things up.
Yo, Oscar, good looking, buddy. Again, September 14th is when we'll see this huge fight between Floyd and Canelo Alvarez. And today, Oscar will be there, Floyd will be there, Canelo will be there, Times Square, 3 p.m.
It's all good.